Hey guys. I'm back with another Street Fighter video, and this time it is the master of the Satsui no Hado himself, Akuma. Now, the difference between this video as well, aside from the others, excuse me, is that this one is going to be recorded
Do your best.
in a sense of like it's going to be audio commentary as opposed to like me talking while I'm playing the game. Not to mention there is a cat on my chest while I'm doing this, so if I sound different, please forgive me, that's the reason.
Round one.
But yeah, that's basically it. Just pretend this is like a normal video, except I'm able to talk through the transitions as well. For this first match, this actually isn't the first Akuma that I fought. This is like the second or third, and he was pretty good at first, which, as you can see, well, as you're about to see, I'm about to make a comeback on him, because I don't know why, something just suddenly made it so I just didn't really even know I have literally 1 pixel of health right now, like third strike style. It's like, it's to the point where even I was confused as to how I didn't die. I mean, yeah, you can live on low amounts of health like that, but still, even I'm confused as hell about it. Also, in case it wasn't obvious by this time, this is where I thought light punch into medium punch was a combo, where it was a decent mix-up. And it's a mix-up, but it's not a good one. So I don't know why, something possessed me to keep trying to make it work, instead of just going for the confirm of crouching medium kick into light tatsu or medium tatsu if you want to waste the bar of EX. But this guy was okay. He wasn't. I know I constantly put, if not, I put either really good players or I put really salty players. This guy was somewhere in the middle, where he was decent, like good, but he got a little upset halfway through because I think he started skipping, but I'm not sure because all these replays are like a month old, I believe, so I don't remember when this happened. I don't remember like much of it except for the comeback, which had already happened. As for this, I just stunned him and basically disrespect him with the demon flip grab. Right about here. Yep. Just to be a dick, because like, I don't know why, something possessed me to do it. There you go. Yeah, he got upset and he like immediately jumped to the next round. And I know I just recently found out about screenshots, but for some reason, I don't know if he did send me messages or not. But if he did, I don't have them in my messaging bank or whatever the hell you call it anymore, where basically you have all your messages. Just click them to go into the chat room. But yeah, I couldn't find like any messages if he did send me any, so he probably didn't send me any. By the way, I didn't know Shoryuken can interrupt the Raging Demon. But yeah, if he did send me any messages, they're hidden very well. And also, I ended up winning because Shoryuken has invincibility on startup.
You win.
Well, except for grabs, but that's like, you have to be really like suicidal if you want to go grab someone when you know they're gonna Shoryuken. No, just saying. As for that pause, the only reason I'm doing it like this is so, 1, I don't go over the limit of one recording being 15 minutes long, and 2, so it feels more like the actual videos, the other Street Fighter videos, I mean, where I talk while I'm playing as opposed to talking through the transitions. If I really want to, I would, but since my video is over 15 minutes as is, I won't be able to do it straight like I planned, so this is the next best option.
Well, ain't you a high-def picture of strength? I'm shaking
and
here.
this little thing. I say that because I honestly don't like Ed. I like playing him because I just recently got him, but I hate playing against him because it's always either a lag switcher or someone that's really, really salty. This person happens to be a ladder because, as you'll see soon, he has a teabag, but he starts just moving back and forth. Not like playing footsies, but like he's doing it as like a thing, like a mind game sort of thing, like where he's not even doing it to like trick me or anything. He's doing it just to like to sort of taunt without taunting, if you know what I mean. Like teabagging is taunting in a way. Doing your actual taunt is obviously taunting in a way. Shuffling around isn't really that much of a taunt, but depends on how you do it, like what you're attempting to do in the first place. Also, he did like doing the psycho kick or whatever the hell it's called. He did like doing that a lot, and later on in the match, I end up abusing the hell out of that. And I don't want to spoil it, but you'll see how. And also, this is honestly where I found out, no, not here, but like this is where I found out, like for good, where I knew it would work no matter what, that medium Tatsu always confirms into EX Shoryuken if you can time it right, because it's like a free frame link, like how it is with most of the combos in the game. But yeah, that's when I found out. Oh, it does connect. You just have to you have to, you know, put it in like a normal combo instead of waiting for your cooldown, you know, for your recovery to end. And by this point, something told me that it's not that he was salty, but something that I was thinking, but something told me, okay, this guy obviously isn't liking the fact that I'm, like, you know, hating him. Not here, but like, basically when he starts doing that, there you go, where he starts shuffling around. Instead of like spacing, he's doing it more to like, just like move his clothing around or something. I don't know. As you can see, he keeps throw teching, so like he knows that I'm gonna go for a throw to like counter any attack he throws out. But by that sense, why would you throw an attack out that has faster priority than a grab? So like something like your psycho kick, or what the hell is his other move? I believe it's Psycho Knuckle, or EX Psycho Knuckle at least. And this is where, for some reason, something told me I couldn't make the comeback, but in reality, if I had jumped, he would have hit me with Psycho Kick. And if I had, which I do get hit here with it, and if I tried to fireball him, he probably would have just used his Wii skill. So he ends up beating me here, and then from here on out, I basically just win, because like, it's painful. Like I said, I end up abusing the fact that he, every time I jump in the air, in general, whether it be demon flip or just a regular jump, he always goes for Psycho Kick. I don't know what happened there. I just dropped the combo by accident. I think I was going for heavy Shoryuken, and my thumb might have slipped when I went for the down forward. So I just went to forward down instead of forward down, down forward. Oh, yeah, here is where I start abusing, where I just keep spamming Hadouken at him from the air, just because he like keeps abusing the Psycho Kick.
Final round.
So like, knowing this, I keep doing it, knowing that the Hadouken will come out no matter what. And after that, I noticed, like, every time I had taken a round off him, or at least where I was winning, because obviously I'm not going to notice it after I win one round and that's it, he started playing more defensively, so I did the same, where I had to start off with fireballs, and then went and rushed in anytime he attempted to counter with his own. And I don't know why he threw out a random secret like that. I guess just like, oh, I don't need this, so, you know, you're like me just dicking around with you and not take you seriously. But that basically just like, he just abandoned any like options out of what the hell is it called? He abandoned any options out of, like, say if I saved EX bar for something like Raging Demon, which obviously I didn't because I beat him without it, without any bar at all. And by the way, sorry for that cut. For some reason, Share Factory likes to, like, neuter the last 10-15 seconds of a voice clip, so it's kind of messed up in that way, but it still works. So other than that, yeah, on to the next clip. And before this one plays, let me just say, every time I see Urian, well, thanks to Full Bender at least, every time I see Urian now, I can't help but think of Low Tier God, because that's the one character he stands by no matter what.
Round one.
Who, by the way, is even a low tier to begin with, so I don't know why the hell he even bothers calling himself that if he's not even gonna stick by it. I think Lou said it best, Lou, Alice, whoever they want me to call them, when they said that in their stream, the only person Low Tier God plays with that actually is a low tier is Alex, and Alex is, like, not even that much of a low tier. Like, he could pass for a bottom mid tier, meaning like he's at the very edge of being picked to low tier. So like in reality, Low Tier God doesn't really, in a way, he's not fooling anyone. Like, in other words, he's not living up to his namesake, as he says. But anyway, while as you see me fighting this dude, he got pretty upset because the whole thing about Urian, excuse me, had a little brain fart there. The whole thing about Urian being able to reflect Hadoukens from Akuma with Aegis Reflector, they tend to constantly think that they can win the neutral due to it because there's nothing Akuma can do spacing wise. But by that sense, you might as well just have Demon Teleport or Demon Flip into EX Fireball, EX Aerial Fireball, excuse me, to cover it. And this part, by the way, this part pissed me off because he took away my perfect. I could have killed him had I done, like, I could have killed him with a perfect had I stood far enough away and thrown light fireball because it travels the full screen.
You win.
But my dumbass decided to go in with when he had full bar, knowing how desperate he was. Or how desperate most people are when they have almost no health and they have a full bar. Like, they usually just pop off their super for the hell of it. Like, I'm gonna lose anyway, might as well. You know, that kind of mentality. But yeah.
Round one.
And then basically we go another round, and this is where I could tell at least that he was starting to get a bit upset because his combos, although they were more aggressive, which I find weird for a charge character, they were like the heavier variations instead of the light variations, except for like the whatever the hell that move is called, Death Ball, whatever the hell that Urian throws out, his Hadouken, or whatever the fuck it's called. Except for that, everything he threw out was like medium or heavy, but it did more damage than the light hits. And this, like I said, this is where he was like kind of getting upset, not to the point where like he said things, but like just you could tell by the way he was playing that he couldn't, you know, reflect my aerial fireballs because Aegis Reflector, I believe, only reflects horizontal projectiles or anything that hits it. So like anything like aerial Hadouken where it goes at an angle to where it won't hit it anyway, unless, you know, you're throwing it from like the whole screen so it angles that perfectly in the middle. Yeah, that's like, that showed that he was getting a bit aggro because as you'll see right now, I'm about to like take advantage of that. Right when he does this, the super, you know, his super, is where I go V-trigger into Raging Demon. Which, by the way, why, knowing I have both bars full, why would you throw something so laggy? Or at least lag enough that the only way to punish it is with Raging Demon. At least, like, he could have done his knee dive and then it would have been harder to punish. But he was kind of aggroed at that point. And once again, unfortunately, I don't have any messages. I wish I did, because this guy seemed really upset by this. But that's not really important. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that this was commentary, because like, you know, this video took so long as well. Next week will be different. We'll be back to normal, where we'll be in-game commentary. And it will be Rashid also. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again next time.